Hey, how's it going everybody? It's me, ScottDog. Thanks very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back. We're playing some more Lords and Villains. I want to say RimWorld then. Weirdly, I want to say RimWorld every time I start a new recording. I was just having a little look here at the Rock family. Roku family? Either way. And why they're currently mining and not building. Seems a little odd to me. Maybe we need to give them some stuff. Shall we have a little look? We do like giving away stuff in this game. So last time out, this family has no resources. I was planning on granting you some stuff. We've definitely given them their houses, right? This is in your name. Interesting. We'll see what happens. So last time out, we said this is kind of probably most likely the last episode we do on this, certainly for a while. The reason being is just little things like I can't scroll down, that's why. Little things like the hunters not really hunting. When they do hunt, you can see all these traps are closed. There's no animals around here, so I'm guessing we need to expand the hunting zone. But also just little things like when they kill the animals, they don't seem to go anywhere. It feels like we've got an unended chain, even though up here we've got a butcher's family. So you would imagine that they would quite happily wander down here, buy the dead animals, wander back, turn it into sausages, right? That would be my feeling. Additionally, we're always having to come and give these guys some cash. Some families doing pretty well, some families not. It just feels like there's certain little bits, like weirdly, some of these families, you've got 8 parsnips, for example. You've got 1 fish and 1 carrot, but there are families up here selling more than that. So it just feels like we're kind of slightly awry in what the balance of it. And then if I can scroll out on this list, and I really wish there was another way to scroll this. I apologise. We've got 10 gold. Every once in a while, we just go and give everybody 2 gold or a gold just to survive for a little bit longer. It just seems a bit pointless, really. This is the whole Rock family over here, the whole clan. You've made a bed, so we are making some progress. Let's speed this up a little bit. But yeah, unless something really, really exciting and new happens, I think we'll probably put a pause in here. We've got a few families doing a few things. I think that's fine. They seem to be doing all right in the work that they are doing. We should probably just check this actually while we're here, because didn't we put some control over what you are making? I wonder if we put that all back. Yeah, you're doing 1 of everything, which is fine. I think it's all right. It's not, it's one of those where if there was just a little bit more balance between people turning up, people buying the right equipment, the right food, that sort of stuff, I'd be all for it. But it just feels like production chains don't quite fully work, and that's fine. It is early access, so I don't have an issue with that. I don't know if it's just that we're not quite there yet with what we've got built. But let's just pause it here. So let's have a look at what we've got and what we haven't got. We've got an inn. I wonder if we could build more inns. Interesting. We've got farmland. We've got foresters. We've got fishing pools. We don't have a baker and a windmill. These two obviously work together, and a windmill uses grain that the farmers grow. We've got a hunting area and a butcher, and I would assume all of these would work together, but it doesn't feel like these give to these. These seem to be working okay to a point. We've got the bower's workshop, which we don't have. We've got a tailor's workshop, which we do have, and that seems to be working. We've got a rope mill and a brewery we haven't got. And then we've got these guys down here, right? We've got the masons, the furnace, and the forge. So I feel like we've got a lot of stuff. I just don't feel like this chain works fully between the link here and here, unless it's something I've done, and it absolutely could be something I've done. It'd be interesting to know how the bakery and the windmill work. Be interesting to know how the brewery works. But also what we've noticed is we've got this in the inn, but the inn doesn't seem to buy any beer and sell it. Let's just try something. Let's go into our villagers book. Let's go down to sell. Now I think we haven't got any beer out here, so I'm going to add these to the sell list. So let's put 10 on and add. Now we were selling it to caravans. I'm going to change this to sell to internally to people, put it at market price. So in theory, these guys who have got the money, they've got free gold, should come and buy some beer and then start selling it in the tavern. But we've never seen that. In fact, I'm half tempted. You know what? Let's do this. Who's the family who runs the tavern? The Cannavilles. So let's give the Cannavilles 2 beer barrels. Let's grant them 2 beer barrels and see what they do with it. They've got a shelf to store it. It'll be interesting to know if they come and pick it up and store it somewhere. I think you've just picked them up. So you've come and put it down, but does anyone buy any? I don't think they do. I don't think beer is necessarily a thing. You know, I think all you can do is sell beer to the external caravans. Maybe I might be wrong. You know, maybe there are people coming buying these barrels. Could absolutely be the case, but I'm not sure. Unless these guys are drinking beer, I don't think they are. I think they're just chilling out. So it feels like we're maybe missing something, and that something could just be the link between all of these things. Absolutely could be that. There's a trap in their house. We should probably move that, right? Sorry about that. I think this is a caravan arriving, or a family. What have we got? A mining family. Yeah, so from the king, we haven't got enough points to get anyone new in. Over here, this person is a miner. These do some milling. These do some leather working. But again, we haven't got the link. And we need a bakery. So this turns stuff into flour. We need a baker to then make any money from a windmill anyway. So we need to get both of those people at the same sort of time. Otherwise, it's all a bit pointless. But yeah, just villager is starving. You up here. So what's interesting is this family has 2 gold, right? If we come over here and pause it, we can see that these guys are selling food. Absolutely selling food. You've got food to sell. You've got food to sell. So there's enough food to buy. But these guys don't come over and buy food as far as I'm aware. Who are you? You're the tailor. I think you just bought food. Still got lots of food over here. We're going to check. Because if they bought some, they'd come and put it in this barrel. And I'm pretty sure they don't do that. And that's the bit I don't understand. They've got everything they need to cook. They've got the table. They've got the cauldron. Has anyone brought food to... No, they all just spent money on meals at the tavern, which is fine. If you want to eat out, it's fine. We could get a milling family. I don't think there's any point. We'll take them, but I genuinely don't think there's any point, because from our point of view, to get flour, this is going to produce flour. We're not going to be able to do anything with the flour unless we get a baker. So again, not sure it's particularly critical. I'm going to put this in here, I guess. We'll ask for 15%. There you go. This is maybe a bit big. What do we need to build? We need a windmill, so we can do that. I guess we get a couple of them. We need some silos, so I guess we'll get a couple of those. And then some ground stores. There you go. This is way too big. Let's edit this zone. Can we do that? No, let's put in our household zone just here. To like here, maybe. And then we'll expand out this way. And maybe just one more this way. And then we'll, I guess we'll just build. What have we got lots of? Does it really matter? Let's build a stone wall house. Why not? We didn't check your family. How many people have you got in your family? 2 and a child. So we're going to need a bigger house than this. Pretty sure of that. This might be okay. Let's try to just squeeze people in. I think is fine considering. So we can do that, and then we need another bed in, and we'll put that here. We need some doors. So I guess we'll just put one over here, right? That feels sensible enough. Then we need a cooking table. A well, which we can put over here. A wooden block, which we'll put over here. A fireplace, which we'll put in here. A barrel, you can have one of those. So we've got some ground storage. A cabinet. Some shelves. A chest. And the last thing we want is a cauldron. There we go. So that should be everything you need. We can give that to the Devros. Is that what you were called? No, Drex. There you go. You can have that. So you should have everything you need to make this work. There's 9 grain rice over here. But this is the thing. This is the thing I find quite interesting is, you know, these guys have gone and brought food. Why the hell have you not gone and brought food? Can you not cook? Is that something? So you are the Picard family. Cooking 4 out of 10. So you're able to cook. I just don't know why you don't cook. Unless I'm missing something. You've got a cauldron, you've got a well, you've got a chopper, you've got a cooking table, you've got a barrel, you've got everything you need as far as I can tell to cook. You just don't like doing it. It's very weird. Let's just check. Is this all in their house? I'm pretty sure it must be, right? This is all in their house. So everything here should be being used to cook. It's very weird. And these guys are starving. So, you know, what are we meant to do other than go into our warehouse book and grant them some stuff? And that's the bit I don't understand. They've got money. I'm tempted to let them starve to see if they ever learn. And maybe it is me. If I've done something wrong here, I'd love to know. Because as far as I'm concerned, they've got the same as everybody else. You know, we haven't given them less stuff. It's not as if stuff is in the wrong place. Maybe we move the chopping block indoors. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe that could be it, right? Maybe everyone, I think we put it outside for everybody. I would assume, personally, that a chopping block should go outside. But let's give it a go. Let's put one indoors. Let's give that family something that they may need. Who was it? It was the you guys, right? No, you're the windmill people. Who were you? Who are you? Picards, that's it. I've only got like 7 families and I don't know who they are. Picard. What do you need? You need straw, wood, leather shoes, planks. Okay, straw. Let's start there. I'm going to give you everything you need. There's your straw. There's your wood. There's your planks. I mean, they must be able to use that thing because they're making meals. I'm pretty sure of that. They're making firewood, so they must be able to use this stuff. These aren't all full, so it's not that. Just don't get it. I just genuinely don't get it. We maybe need more storefronts, so we'll put a few more in, I guess. There you go, we can do that. But yeah, I don't know why our villagers are starving. If we go and look at the Picards, their mood isn't bad for a starving family, right? And then they just reload the chest with money again. It's so weird. So very weird. I do wonder if we're better off having shops in individuals' areas rather than making them travel to the market. I don't know. 7 starving villagers. I mean, you've actually got food. I'm not helping you out. That's got to be old. Let's get rid of that. Resources sold out. We're not too worried about that. And was it beer? Can't have been beer. We've got 9 beer barrels left. I think I only put a villager starved to death. I mean, that's unfortunate, but I'm putting that on you, mate. I'm genuinely putting that on you. So interestingly, we can build like a wooden grave. I've seen it somewhere. Production. Furniture. Storage. A wooden grave. Is there a stone one? Grinding stone. Stone grave. Here you go. You can have one of these. You can have it on the beach. I mean, it's unfortunate. I'm guessing your mood has changed somewhat now, right? Yeah, they're less... some of them are okay. They're less happy now than they were. Are you serious? You're now cooking food? Are you cooking food out of... I guess because I got you this stuff. I just don't understand it. You know, they've got what they need to do it. They just don't do it. It's very weird how they don't go and buy food. Maybe like their father wouldn't let them spend any money. Maybe that was it. Okay, good. So these guys are finishing up their stone walls. We're fine with that. They're having to stay in the inn. Look at the progress they're making. Doing pretty well. I'm not interested in the villagers starving. That's their own... As far as I'm concerned, that's their own fault. When they've got money to do stuff about it and they don't, that's their fault, not ours. They're all up here. It'd be nice if it showed you how many meals and stuff. But as you can see, they've used all their food. So we'll keep an eye on it and we'll see if they buy more food. Because we've just seen that they're able to cook things. We've seen that they've got money. We've seen that there's food available to be bought. So it's either a case of they're not getting enough time to get down here and buy stuff, which I don't think is the case. Or it's something else. Be interesting to know what you guys... And that's another thing. These guys are making things, but I don't think people are necessarily buying them. Really intrigued to find out if you end up with more than one pumpkin. I'm going to guess the answer to that will be no. You do have meals, to be fair. Oh no, you did have meals. Now you don't have meals. I bet you were trying to sell them. I bet you they were trying to sell them. A child was born. Oh, you're sleeping in the kitchen, buddy. Okay. Look at this, 30 parsnips they bought. They now are buying food. I wonder if it's something to do with like their father or whoever died. I wonder if it's something to do with that. I don't know. Something weird is happening there though. They're now buying food considering they didn't. These guys down here seem to be completely inept. And there's a pig right there. I suspect you guys are doing okay with your planks and stuff, right? Always okay with the wood market. Got a couple of pigs over here. Villager is starving. Who can it be? You got 23 eggs and no food. Look at this place. He's got 6 gold behind the counter. Five meat. What is happening round here? Why is no one cooking? Villager died in fight. A well-suited armor and shield is effective protection against aggression. Who died? Where? Against what? Wolves. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'd argue that this is your fault as well for not buying armor, right? It's not my fault. I love the fact I'm just going to blame everybody else. It's not my fault, it's your fault. Yeah, there you go. Have a grave right near this trap. Don't accidentally stand on it. Gonna guess you're going to be pretty upset. The wolves that did it are just outside if you want to seek revenge. That's interesting. It's the first time we've seen an actual fight. These guys are making flour. They're going to have no one to sell it to. All massively pointless. Barrel. You got a well. You got a chopping block. You should be good. You got meals. Villager is starving. Shock horror. This guy over here this time. You've got meals. Eat your meals. You might not have meals. You got nothing. You got no money. You got no food. It makes sense that this is happening. You've got no one to sell your wares to, right? Realistically. You're the blacksmiths. What was your name? Vernon. What do you need, first of all? Looking to purchase quite a lot of stuff. I'm going to grant you 2 gold. There you go. Now you can probably buy what you need. Someone come and get the gold out of the warehouse. And do some shopping and stuff. Now you're going to head back up here. Why are you not going to go and buy stuff? Now you're going to go buy stuff? I wonder what you bought. Now where are you going? You didn't buy food. You're starving, but you didn't buy food. Gilbert Vernon. How do I see your personal inventory? Over here. You just brought one steel ingot. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Well, I get it coming up every once in a while, but you've got over a gold, so you could definitely buy food. Maybe they're just too busy to buy food. You know, we saw this person. He made the decision that he wanted to buy. He made the decision. They've got 4 gold. This is the thing, right? Unbelievable. Unbloody believable. Right, I think caravans arrived. I think from our point of view, I think we've taken this as far as we can for now. I'll keep an eye on this. I've really enjoyed my time with it. I have to say, it's a charming little game. I just feel like it either, and maybe I've just missed it, it either needs to be better explained how the chains work, you know, because as I've said before, you hunt, they butcher, they turn it into hide, or they take the hide, and then they turn it into shoes, right? Makes perfect sense. That chain works and should work, but at the moment, we've got hunters who don't hunt, and now only one of them. You know, they just joined it, now they've left. Now they're wandering around. Now there are no animals around here, so it could absolutely be that. But it just feels like nothing quite works fully. And I'm sure, you know, some of it's down to the layout of the town. Having the butcher next to the hunter makes more sense than having the butchers next to the forager. But the butchers can have their own animals, but they don't go out and tame animals. Everything just seems to be a little bit weird. You know, I assume they'd go and buy animals from here. Maybe we need a little pen for them to be in. It could be anything, but it doesn't quite feel like it fits together. That being said, I do think this is a charming little game, and it is in early access, so I am sure at some point we will come back to this and play some more. You'll have to let me know what you want to see. If I was doing things wrong, please do tell me. Let me know your thoughts. We brought a lot from the caravans, more so than we probably brought from our own groups, so that's something else that maybe doesn't quite work as well as it could for us. We're buying stuff from caravans, we're not buying stuff from anywhere else. So we gave you some money, right? Did you buy some food? You now have 4 simple meals and 15 parsnips. So it's clearly working. Just it feels like it's not quite optimized. You would imagine, knowing what people are like. Just look at the pandemic and people panic buying everything. You know, I wouldn't be happy in my fridge and freezer if I just had 7 parsnips and enough for today's meals. You know, I would be making sure I had more than that in my home. These guys, 1 potato, 1 pumpkin, 4 simple meals. You know, there's something a little bit weird about this, but either way, I've really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.